So, welcome to the one powerful level up secret for professional women to start today. My mission right now is pretty simple. First of all, I want to let you in on what the one powerful level up secret is. Number two, tell you why that level up secret is important. And then number three, I'm going to dive into the 3 action steps to start using the level up secret today. Are you ready, ladies? Let's go. So let me start off by telling you a little bit about who I am. My name is Virginia Manning. For the majority of my life, you may or may not have had encounters with me. And you may be able to tell from my voice that I'm from a little city called Beaumont, Texas. And it's about 90 miles from where I currently live in what some people would call the big city, Houston, Texas. And in 2014, me and my daughter, we moved to Houston because she wanted to attend the University of Houston downtown. And they had this special program and they didn't have suitable housing for her. So we packed up everything and we moved down to Houston, Texas. And so for the past 10 years, I've had experience in education as a school teacher and a school counselor. And today, I have a thriving private practice called Gen Man Consulting with 3 locations as a mental wellness and addiction therapist. And my love and my biggest project right now is the Prosper Under Pressure community for professional women. And I'll give you some little fun facts about me also. I have 4 children and 7 active grandchildren. I love to read, cook, eat, and travel. And I just want you to know I'm so upset about the travel part because COVID just threw a monkey wrench in all of my travel plans. But what you most definitely may not know about me is that I started from the bottom of the projects. See, before all of this magical life came into existence, I started right here in the projects of CDS. I had my very first apartment at 18 years old when I graduated from high school, and I already had a 2-year-old daughter. And then I had a son growing inside of me when I moved into the projects. And you wouldn't believe the things that I saw in those projects. So there would be plenty of nights I would be laying in bed because I didn't have cable. So I would be laying in bed at night just watching all of the activities going on in the projects. People were on the side of the building selling and using drugs. People were just walking the sidewalk all night long. Well, guess what? That experience made me want to get off my butt and start moving to accomplish my goals and have a better life for my children. And the other picture that you see is a picture of the corner that they call Cottonwood in the projects, where me and my daughter would run to that bus stop early in the morning when she started Head Start to make sure she got to school on time. Now, when people think about success, we think about money, cars, clothes, jewelry, and all of those flashy lifestyle things. And don't get me wrong, those things are super nice, but you have to be able to get there successfully first. So now, this is the moment you've probably been waiting for, right? You're sitting on the edge of your seat just for this. What is the one powerful level up secret to success? Well, here it is. The number one secret is to create a lifestyle of balance. And you're probably saying, really, Virginia? That's your powerful secret? Well, yes, it is. And I'm about to explain why and how that is the one powerful secret. And last week, I was watching a virtual summit, something like this one that you're watching today. And one of the speakers said, people think balance is important, but it's not. And you know, I lost my breath because for me, balance was one of the most powerful level up secrets that helped me get to where I am today. So it's not just that balance will level you up. And I understand what she was saying about, balance is not that important, but how you balance your life because there's different ways to implement balance in your life. And she may have been talking about not balance in terms of, okay, you do 5 of this and 5 of that and 2 of this and 2 of that and that type of balance. But the type of balance that I'm talking about is totally powerful to get you to your next level. And as a professional woman, balance is important because you have a lot, and I mean a lot, of different hats and roles and tasks on your plate, especially if you want to be really successful. You do want a lifestyle of money, cars, houses, nice vacation, and nice wardrobes, right? Well, there is no way in the world to be successful unless you have a lot of goals that will put you on that road. And all of your life goals is why balance is important, because you don't want to get rid of all of your goals and your life, and you just want to work well and successfully implement those things so you could be successful. Now, here's for the juicy part. How do you balance your life to level up and be successful with your life goals? So let me bring you through a few steps and some real life inspiration of living a balanced dream life. And here is one of my favorite female boss billionaires of all times, Oprah Winfrey. And she said, the key to realizing a dream is to focus not on success, but on significance. And then even the small steps and little victories along your path would take you on greater meaning. That's a very powerful statement that had a lot to do with my success today. It's not about having equal tasks on your plate, nor having one plate, but true balance is about having different significant areas of your life so you're not overwhelmed with only one area. And that's important. But the key is, number one, you have to map it out, right? You have to map out your success. For example, you should have at least 4 significant components in your life. Some of the significant components can be work, family, spiritual, you. Whatever your lifestyle is, you should not only have one significant component, because that's imbalanced and it produces overwhelm. For example, some people only work, and have no other areas of their life to balance out the stressors of working so much. So add some other relevant areas to your life and balance it out. And the reason why I have the word self, that component self, in huge font is because women have a huge problem with adding themselves to the equation of a balanced life. But your self-care is very important. I want you to know that. And so the next bombest female motivational speaker, Lisa Nichols, said that when it becomes to be powerful, this is her advice. You have to know, went a few steps too soon. Are you willing to do the things you don't want to do and say the things you don't want to say so that you can become the man or woman you've always known yourself to be? That statement is so powerful when it comes to balancing your life. So this brings me to step number 2. You have to know when to say yes. Sometimes you're so busy focusing on what not to do that you miss out on the things you can do. So you have to balance those things out, balance out you, your family, work, and other key areas of your life. Another issue with when to say yes is you don't say yes to the things you want, but you give all of your energy to other people's wants and needs and stress yourself out because you neglect your personal dreams and desires. Your journey can be a lot easier, so much easier, if you start saying yes to some things that matter to you. And another major key to when to say yes is when the actions and desires bring you and your lifestyle nurturance instead of negativity. Sometimes as women, you don't want to do certain things because you feel like it's being selfish, but it's not. You have to put yourself into the equation. And when it comes to inspiration about being powerful enough to level up, Brene Brown says it perfectly. Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. So, saying yes is important, but you also have to balance it with some no's. You can say some yeses, but when do you say no? And I'm going to give you one big tip to keep you from feeling selfish and overwhelmed and out of balance to do this. If you feel guilty about saying no, here's this key tip. Add not right now. Come on, ladies, say it with me. No, not right now. And then after you tell that person that, then you look into your already busy schedule and schedule the task or request or whatever it may be. Schedule it in when you can comfortably say yes without throwing your stuff and your life off balance. Now, the one exception, of course, is emergencies. And I'm going to trust you to determine true emergencies from it's only their emergencies, because there is a difference, right? True emergencies versus it's their emergency. But of course, I couldn't end without sharing the number one and motivational and inspirational person who I've been with all of my life, me, of course. And this is how I live my balanced life. I think about this. Everything you come across or think of does not deserve your energy. I've been through the ringers, and I rose to the top thanks to balance. And the number one thing I have learned, and I wrote about in my book, Prosper Under Pressure, 8 Ways Women Level Up to Make More Money, is that you have to determine what deserves your energy and what does not deserve your energy. And here you go, a special bonus tip about implementing the power of leveling up. You have to channel your energy, ladies. Know when to give your energy to certain things and know when certain things don't deserve your energy. And why is that important? Because if you give your energy to every single little thing that comes your way, when it's time for you to use your energy for something that's important and significant to you building your wealth and your success, you are all burnt out. You didn't balance your energy. So I want you to take these steps and know that this empowering information that I'm sharing with you today is why and how I do what I do today. See, because when I was 18 years old, and living in CDS in the projects, my lifestyle cycle was ever increasing of 3 things: work, school, kids. Work, school, kids, over and over and over again. That was my repeat cycle pattern. Work, school, and kids. And I had to get a grasp of all of the hats I had to wear if I wanted to build a powerhouse of success. And I started implementing the same 4 steps that I shared with you today. You have to map out your success, know when to say yes, but also balance it out with when to say no. And you have to channel your energy into positive and empowering goals and tasks. And as a result of living a better life with one powerful level up secret, and I'll spell it out for you: BALANCE. Balance. It's all about the balance. And so presently, I sit in awe and I say to myself sometimes, Jesus, how did I do all of the things I have been blessed to do? I went through all types of trials and tribulations. Today, I only gave you a snippet of the things that I went through in my life. And I did it with 4 children, and I'm still coming up on top. And I didn't say I came up on top, because my top is infinite. And I'm continuously coming out more powerful day after day. And ladies, if you feel me, today I want you to connect with me so you can continue to use this one powerful level up secret. You can connect on Facebook or Instagram at Prosper Under Pressure. Check out the website that I have for professional women, or tune into our weekly empowering YouTube channel for women. It's time to level up. It's time to gain your power, and it's time to create the balance in your life that you need to be the successful and continue to be the successful woman that you are today. I want to thank you for giving me your attention and sharing your time with me here today. And always, as I say, be bold, be blessed, and be a believer. See y'all next time. Thank you so much.